There it is. Really? That was it? Seriously, was it? Okay. Alright, let's head back to the tournament grounds. There's gotta be a fast travel thing over there. Has to be. Has to be. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh, I'm not gonna be there Thursday. You little. Alright, Roach, let's go back.
Go, go.
Chat badge, slide badge, meet and greet. Sessions and workshops.
Let's go.
Let's go around this way a little bit. Oh, my snout's itching. Oh.
He's no leader. That's the
Kiss a dozer. Oh, that's bad luck.
Wait, he's up there now? He was down over here. I'm trying to just find a fast travel point. There we go.
Ew, stinky.
It's down here. It's like an archery contest. Huh. Fascinating. Arrest warrant in accordance with Loth, son of Mark, alias Half-Breed. Huh. Interesting.
Mom, where are ya?
The hare's been up to all sorts of mischief. While the unicorn slept, he stole his horn. When the phoenix was away, he stole its egg. And when he plucked the golden fish from the King Coronat's pond, the Supreme Court of Creatures thus called for a hare hunt. And that cowardly beast ran off fast as he could, losing all his prizes along the way, and found himself a hiding place. Answer the court's call, and head to the palace gardens to join the hare hunt. Recover all the hare's prizes, find the hare himself, and you shall receive your just reward. Interesting. Someone's sleeping.
It's late, I know. Sorry to bother you, but I need to talk to the Duchess.
It's no trouble. I had not yet laid my head to rest. As to her illustrious highness, I fear you will have to wait until the sun has risen again. Make yourself at home. Milton mentioned you'd been to Corvo Bianco to see the beast's victim. Learn anything new from Nabotti?
Brace yourself for a long story.
Well, since we have to wait anyway, steel yourself for a long story.
And how is it we passed from your account of the investigation to reminiscing about the succubus?
Because those were good times. And we were
What's
younger.
up, girl?
Always nice to talk about that. Look, sun's up.
Then let's tarry no more. Our enlightened highness is sure to have arrived at the tourney grounds by now. Let us go.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Wait, is that a...
Someone's gonna fight a Shalmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Whole thing's dangerous.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nuremberg. There, a knight defeated a Shalmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shalmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shalmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd? Plain irresponsible.
Who's will face the
Who's
Shalmar?
going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Wow,
Let's go.
this is crazy.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it. We have to help him. Gotta keep it down.
Ow. Ow. Okay, my mouse is off.
Found to give fight to the beast. Its plans confound. Out, brief flame, and thus the witch stop. All out.
Wow. Okay.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast teeth is now gone. Let loose a roar and drop it into earth. And down came the witcher. Mighty hound. Fight, beast. the witch's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
Come on, face me. Let's try this.
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. To take triumph against all odds.
Did I bug it?
Drink up the ocean, set fire to the wood. For nothing has struggled and come to any good. Was all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of the
Ow. Oh, there we go.
The time was true, then world's dance and spun, struck the monster like fool. Like a bow who leaves at the monster's burn, so the witch grew the Selma and its power hard earned. Such died, he faints, his razor strikes belly, Selma's cries around, blood transforms into jelly.
Get away, buddy.
Alas, the Herman lies trusting, he has breathed his last breath. A friendship which
Okay, now that I know this a little bit better, I'm gonna go ahead and do this properly. I don't want him to die. Alright.
Gotta keep it down.
I hadn't healed enough.
Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth. The beasts are all up his earth. And down came the Witcher. Right it down. Right to the beast. It's right down. Down, it flame. And thus
Okay.
the Witcher.
Unfortunately, I gotta hit the restroom. Oh, be right back. Alright, I think I now know what I gotta do for this wonderful beast.
Life was snuffed. All our hopes to last turns to dust. Bring up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
Come on.
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds.
Come on. Aha, gotcha. Aha! There we go. Get away from it, you fool! So northern wind. Ooh, the guy lived. Woo!
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikemen, see to the beast.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly paints you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
I'm gonna berate her.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial.
In memoriam.
Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Okay.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Viscount, Viscount?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
Dang, they really don't like Dandelion. Or at least she doesn't.
Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard,
Ooh!
Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
Beast's first victim, what do we know?
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing.